What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verdict, and thank you so much for stopping by. Now, like every Friday, I try to do a little bit of a more decent, let's just say, coverage of Global Labs, what's going on, and in general, with a little bit onto the nose, slightly sick, but I'm here to bring all that information towards you. Now, before we even start this, I would like to say one thing. If we get a Global Labs patch like this every single week, there would be nothing to complain about, because this patch today, in my eyes, is just I don't recall a better patch than this in a long while. So what we can do is something very simple. Let's dive into the developer's note, and then we're going to run down as fast as possibly as we can, because there's a lot of information. I will cut short things. It will be very good for this video. Otherwise, I'll make it into an hour-long video, and we don't want that. So let's get on with this entire ordeal. While the Asian Note War Championship is underway, work is being done to balance PvE efficiency between characters. Today, I would like to provide adventurers with detailed guidance in this direction. Last week, an announcement that the PvE efficiency of all characters except Musa would be improved. It is true that the plan to lower the PvE efficiency of only Musa lore characters, whatever that means, which many adventurers are voicing, is the fastest and most efficient way to solve the problem we are facing. Oh, but basically what they're saying is, just nerf Musa and keep everybody the same. However, the adjustment focuses on the hope that many adventurers will feel more relieved from the frustration they have felt for a long time. We hope that many adventurers who enjoy characters other than Musa will look forward to seeing how their characters will improve, and work is underway to adjust the PvE efficiency of all characters except Musa. Additionally, we will not maintain the same tone after this adjustment. Please note that the certain characters may be downgraded as needed. Rightfully so. You don't want to overbuff something by accident and then just keep it there for the sake of. Since upgrading all characters like this would take more time than just nerfing Musa, many adventurers expressed concern that it was unclear when the adjustment would be completed. Accordingly, we would like to proceed on the following direction to complete the work more quickly. There are two main reasons why certain characters are less efficient at hunting or killing mobs. The first is when the damage is sufficient but stability is lacking, so evasion is used to survive. Or it may be the case that only techniques with low damage but high stability are used, resulting in lack of overall damage. Second, the hunting speed decreases due to insufficient damage. What they're trying to say, I believe, with this is that some classes simply cannot farm because of CC/survivability issues. Based on these two cases, we are making the first adjustments. After everything is completed, a second adjustment will be made. We're planning on minimizing the impact on PvP, such as attack range and movement skill mechanism. However, the defense, judgment, damage amount, and linkage may be further adjusted depending on whether further stability is deemed necessary or the level of ease of operation. For the time being, PvE adjustments will be made in the Black Desert Research Institute, I believe that is the Global Labs or something like that, and ongoing adjustments may occur. We will carefully refer to the opinions provided by adventurers after playing the game in the lab to strive to provide an update that will satisfy more adventurers. Please also note that additional adjustments will be made to excessive parts even after they are updated on the live server. We're very sorry for focusing any inconvenience to the characters that adventurers love and play. I feel even more sorry for not being able to resolve it right away, but I will do my best to show it to adventurers as quickly as possible. Thank you to all the adventurers who have always looked forward to it. Now, this is a very good developer's note. I really am happy seeing this, because this kind of gives you an idea that, okay, we are aware of things that are happening, we're aware that we are slow, we're sorry for being slow. But let's be honest, they have so many things to work on. I'm not giving them an excuse, no, quite to the contrary. I think that they should have their priorities straight, but I guess they do, and that kind of just don't line with our priorities as gamers of Black Desert Online. So about the classes that are buffed. So many of them are buffed. Let me just read out the list for you. There is a Warrior, Ranger, Maehwa, Kunoichi, Tamer, Corsair, Dark Knight, Hashashin, and Musa. Now many of these got either Succession or both of Succession and Awakenings buffed. I will put all of these onto the screen so you guys can look into it. All of these screenshots are taken from Black Desert Online Foundry. It's already translated up to your ease. It's their work. I'm just providing it for them, and I will leave all the links down below so you can go ahead and read them. Now, there's however one common point for all of these buffs. It's sustainability, which is something that is very interesting. They're buffing the health return on many abilities. The other thing is improvements of the chain ability on some classes, and damage. It's all but damage. It's nothing but damage, really. It's insane how much change that is for a certain class at a certain point for such a, I would say, short time period. Usually they would push something like this. They would buff it a little bit this week, then buff it next week, and then they'll buff it the third week to finalize it with just whatever changes they're going to push out. But seeing the way they're addressing this, seeing just the way they're kind of almost as if they're throwing all at it instantaneously, this will excite people. But however, this can leave a certain class masters, let's just say, disheartened perhaps, because, well, they know what the underlying in-depth issue of their class is, but unfortunately, perhaps just this global lapse change is not really suited for them. It just doesn't meet their expectations. But to them I say, relax, I hope these things get changed. Now, so many of these changes, guys, it's absolutely insane. There's so many of them, it's going to be so hard to cover them all together.